We're going to go ahead and light our incense and get started. Tonight is not going to be long because we're just going to cover part two of altars and shrine. So today has been a very good day. It has been a very good day. How has y'all day been? I'm going to chime us right in. We're going to get right into it. And then maybe tonight I'll do, I got some new cards. I'll do a little mini reading for y'all and go from there. If you can and will, hit subscribe. Also, share this video on your personal pages on Facebook. We're trying to let people know that we're here every night. We're going to be here every night for the next 6 days. And we're going to be learning and we're going to be growing and we're just going to have a good time. By obedience to the Spirit, that's all we know how to do. And so many people are being blessed. Again, I want to thank y'all for subscribing. I want to thank y'all for helping me get my numbers up because I'm trying to do this full time. And we know it's always a method to the madness. Today was great. It's so much I want to share with y'all, but with time, I want to share it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Thank you for the thumbs up. And we're going to get right into it. I'm going to get to my page here so I won't rattle on tonight. And any information that you have concerning shrines, please share it in the chat box. We're learning from one another. Last night we had a quick one quitter hitter. Hey family, hey. We were talking about altars and that went really well. So there's going to be two lives on that. Okay, so we got one talking about the sacred space, and then we have another one talking about home altars, and then we talked about altars last night with the intention to finish up with shrines, but I had to get up and rush and go get my daughter from work. But we're going to do part two tonight, and I'm not going to rush it, okay? I'm not going to. Hey, good evening. Southern Goddess 777 is in the building. My new spiritual daughter. I'm so grateful for her. Y'all show her some love. She's on her spiritual path, and I'm going to do what I can do as a spiritual mother, spiritual mentor, and coach to get her to where Spirit wants her to be. Y'all watch her. In a year's time, that baby's going to be where Spirit wants her to be. She has a big heart. She has big goals and everything. And Spirit's going to walk her through it. And we really had a good time today. We had a session. It was really, really good. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And Mr. James in the building. Mr. James, I'm trying to hold the tea. I'm trying to hold the tea because I want to use that tea for another time. But I'm excited. Mr. James is my friend, y'all. He is my friend. I want to show y'all some stuff, but I gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait some weeks. And that's hard because I really want y'all to see this, but it's gonna be perfect for what I'm gonna teach on. And then after I show y'all and teach on, I want y'all to get at Mr. James. He can hook you up. It'll make sense after a while. That man is gifted, he's blessed, and he's just so loyal. And just wow, he gives me so much information. Just by spirit. You know, you don't have to do anything but be in position. Hey, yes, be in position, be obedient, and all types of good stuff will start coming into your life. You welcome. Okay, let's chime in. All right, what crystal do we want to use tonight? Let's go with the pyrite again. We're gonna go with the pyrite. And I got some more pyrite. Ooh, I'm excited, Mr. James. Okay. We're going to get that frequency into the atmosphere because I'm believing spirit. Still got my 7-day candle burning for my finances and everything. But I'm going to make some announcements before I start teaching. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and chime in. I'm in love with this little singing bowl, honey. My daughter has a smaller one here. Maybe one night I will chime that in. It's a little small, cute one. Ah, it's for the heart chakra. The sacral. Okay, this. Okay, spirit. Look how cute that is. We're gonna use this one night. Ain't that cute? I'm gonna use this tomorrow night. Mine is for the third eye. When I hit this, I'm activating your third eye. I know y'all said, oh, makes sense. Yes, I was like this in there. This is my face when I got it. I said, and I had to stop. It was so overwhelming, Mr. James. It was so overwhelming in a good way. I just had to stop, and I was just so grateful. I was so grateful to the universe. I was so grateful to the creator, our ancestor God, for you, because it was just so beautiful. I mean, it's something when somebody gives to you on your spiritual journey, stuff you can use, stuff you a treasure. You can't even put it into words. Thank you is not even good enough. But that's thank you. I'm grateful. My goodness. Mm. Yes, a baby bowl. A baby bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. It's in a cute little box. And I sit mine on top of it. And I'm gonna start using this. Okay. Grateful. Okay, tonight, I'm gonna get emotional. Tonight, we're gonna be talking about shrines. Okay. It's not going to take long. It's a few more pages, and then we're going to go into the reading. If you have any information, please share it right here, and I'll read it. So our listening audience, when I go back and watch the replay, they'll hear that information. Y'all have some very, very good information, and I thank you for sharing that. We're in this together. Again, it's no script. We're just doing what we do, and we're working together as a family, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Yes, queendom. Yes, yes. It's our queendom. We rocking it. Okay, we rocking it. Our queendom and our kingdom. We rule. For real, for real. Okay. Let me stay focused. Y'all know how I get. Okay, elemental shrines. A shrine is a place to honor something or someone and to leave offerings. It serves as a physical point of contact where you can connect to a god or goddess, your guardian angel, a spirit animal, or an ancestor. Your altar can be used for these things as well, but a shrine is not a workspace for doing magic like an altar. That's the difference, okay? A shrine can consist of a postcard. Okay, hold on. I missed the whole sentence. Shrines are easier to set up and maintain because they aren't as complex. A shrine can consist of a postcard, a specially charged crystal, a plant, or a small statue. If you don't want your family or roommate to know what you're doing, keep it simple. You know why those particular things are together. Anyone else looking at them would think that it's just a decorative arrangement. Using a shrine as a focus for specific activities can also help unclutter your main altar area. Now here's some famous shrines. I did use that picture. This particular shrine is in my picture for this particular YouTube. It's got the moon and it's got this famous shrine on it. Beautiful, okay? We're going to learn about it. Since ancient times, all cultures have created shrines to honor deities and to mark sacred space. Stonehenge, a giant megalithic circle in Wiltshire, England, remains a mystery today. But anthropologists think it might have been a sacred site for rituals or perhaps a shrine to deities. The Sekhmet sanctuary at Luxor, Egypt, is a stunning shrine to the lion-headed goddess. I felt that in my belly. Ooh. Other amazing shrines include the Hanging Gardens of Haifa in Israel, that's Haifa, Machu Picchu in Peru, Machu in Peru, and the Grand Mosque in Mecca. I want to go to that mosque in Mecca. I remember watching it. Even as a Christian, I would watch it. If you go on YouTube and you watch, and they have this certain sound that goes out into the city when it's time to come worship at the temple. And then watching the people worship, you can feel the energy. It's amazing. I would love to go there one day and experience that. Okay. All right. And it says, see Judy Hall's book, Crystals and Sacred Sites, to learn more. Yeah, y'all, let's look for that book. Judy Hall, Crystals and Sacred Sites. Okay. An element shrine is a place where you can connect with one element or all four. For example, if you build a water shrine, you can include a goblet of water, a small fountain, shells, come on, Mr. James, river stones, or even just pictures of a waterfall or a calm lake. A fire shrine may be a collection of candles in reds and golds set on a crimson cloth, perhaps with a small brass figurine of a lion. The important thing is to think about what each element means to you and to gather a few items that represent your feelings and intentions regarding it. Shrines for harmony in the home. Now, see, this is taking me on a whole nother level. When I think about a shrine, I think about a place where but then I may have that twisted, to honor those that have passed on, but it did say for the ancestors. Okay, so I'm on track. But now we're learning there's different types of shrine. Hey, y'all, please hit that thumbs up. I like for it to match with how many people are here in the room. Okay? And say hello. Okay, shrines for harmony in the home. Experiment with creating 4 separate shrines in 4 different places in your home. You can try building the earth shrine in the northern part of your house, the air shrine, thank y'all, in the east, the fire shrine in the south, and the water shrine in the west. I'm going to go over that again for those that are taking note. You can build the earth shrine in the north part of your house, the air shrine in the east, the fire shrine in the south, and the water shrine in the west. Hey sis, how you doing? Miss Four Roller in the house. Woo woo. Okay. Okay. Make sure to have one shrine for each element so that your home remains balanced. Does your home have a room where people tend to lose their tempers or energy runs too high? It may have an excess of fire energy that arises from its decor or as a result of how the energy flows through it. Try setting up an earth shrine or a water shrine in that room to ease tension and bring harmony. Choose a peaceful picture a pretty blue or green stone, a shell, or a plant. See, that right there is a game changer for people that's having problems with their children and their relationships. So now we can utilize this information. See, that's why I say knowledge is power. We can use this information to harmonize our home. And you can start practicing this if you're not married. If you're single, but one day you want to be married, you want to have a partner. Maybe you're a mother with no children. You want to have all this information you can take in and begin to utilize it now. Okay, in doing it will be like just breathing or eating or walking. It'll be second nature. Okay. If an area of your home or workplace seems sluggish or heavy, consider building a fire shrine there. A photo of a sunny beach, a red stone, wow, a vase of red or orange flowers, whatever feels right to you. You can do this in your office or workplace too. Nobody has to know. I need to put something here. The incense helps, but sometimes I'll sit at my desk and I'll get a little sleepy. So I need to put something here with a fire element. Wow. Or maybe on the altar somewhere. My daughter's, we got 3. She got one in her room. I have here, then there. So, wow, this is great. All right, so let's talk about memorial shrines around the world. People create shrines to honor people who have died in battles or other catastrophes. Okay? These memorials, such as Footprints Fountain at Ground Zero in New York, serve as a focal point for love, respect, prayers, gratitude, and hope. Not only do memorials such as these remind us of the victims and circumstances, they also hold the intentions of the people who visit. And invoke peaceful energies to help neutralize the traumas that took place there. Some people put up shrines at roadsides where fatal auto accidents occurred. I see those all the time. And they get me because I see the little flowers, and I'm like, oh my God. And this goes through my mind like, how did somebody get hurt there? You understand? It really just bothers me. But it's a beautiful thing to see them being honored there. When you visit the grave of a beloved friend or relative and perhaps lay flowers or mementos there, you are showing reverence at a shrine created to honor that person. Okay. Okay, yes, this is the book, daughter. Modern Guide to Witchcraft. Your complete guide to witches, covens, and spells. Sky Alexander. I have a tarot card book that I was teaching y'all out of as well. It says tarot something, but you'll see that as well. Sky Alexander. Put that closer, you can see it. You're welcome. And it looks like parchment paper, a grimoire, the way that is set up, like a spell book. You'll see the pages. It's very nice. I really love this book. And it feels so good when when we're learning from it. Okay. Now, calling the 4 quarters / directions. Now, let's put together some of the things you've learned in the previous chapters to do a more advanced form of circle casting. Remember, I did the teaching on that. Many magical traditions call the quarters as part of casting a circle. Not everyone uses the same words or gestures. However, Wiccans probably won't perform this practice in exactly the same way as ceremonial magicians do. Before you cast your circle, erect 4 altars, one at each of the compass points. Decorate them as described earlier with objects and symbols that represent the elemental energies of each direction. Of course, you'll want to cleanse, purify, and consecrate them first. Make sure you have everything in place before you actually cast the circle. Then once you and everyone else who will participate are inside it, you can light a candle at each altar and call in the quarters. Please go watch that. Please go watch that. That is one reason why I have been compelled to go make my own wand. It's still at the door. I'm going to start working on it tomorrow. I'm going to take a picture. I already took a picture of it. And then I'm going to show y'all the final result. I'm going to put a little bit of everything on it. And I know it's going to turn out really good. My daughter has some paint. And then she has some sealant paint. I think it's acrylic paint because she's a painter. And go from there and put the energy, whatever spirit wants me to do. But casting a circle is very powerful. I haven't did it yet. I just feel like when I do it, it's going to be an experience. I don't want any distractions. I don't want nothing to, make me have to break the circle. But please go watch that. But this is about to tell you how to work with those energies within the circle. And invoking ritual. Some people invoke angels when calling the quarters. As we first discussed, is in chapter 4, if you get the book. Usually Raphael is associated with the east, Michael with the south, Gabriel with the west, and Uriel with the north. You got it? Raphael east, Michael south, Gabriel west, and Uriel with the north. The deities are invoked in this order and released in the opposite order. Or you might choose to invite gods, goddesses. Hey y'all, please hit that thumbs up. Thank y'all for watching. Gods, goddesses, animal totems, or other spirits to whom you feel a special connection or who have linked to the purpose of your spell/ritual. Now, the following description is eclectic and generic, but nonetheless functional. As you call out to the 4 directions, visualize beams of pure white light stretching into the sky and connecting you at each of these directions to the powers of the universe. In time, you may wish to customize the ritual, adapting it to the season of or your intention. You can even design your own entirely. Again, I always tell y'all, please do not think that you got to do it this way because everybody's different. There's different things that we have to accomplish in the spirit. We have different talents and gifts and all of that, different workings, different deities. So this is just the baseline. I look at this more so, these teachings, us learning together, I look at this more so as an encouragement and inspiration to get you moving in the right direction. Because this is a lonely walk, but it doesn't have to be lonely. We can connect virtually. We can send each other things. We can check on one another. We're not in this alone. It's so true. Look at my group. I got 15K. We're not in this alone. The good, the bad, the indifferent. There's somebody out there searching just like you. Okay. So I created these spots. I want to say these fueling spots. YouTube, and you can catch me on TikTok, and I'm always on Facebook. I created these areas where you can come in and say, look, there's a loudmouth woman from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's got a lot of good information. I could go listen to her. I can go learn. If I really feel lonely, I could just chime in live. Okay? So here we go. Number 1, begin at the east. Light a yellow candle here and face outward with your back to the center of the circle. Call out to the forces of the east, saying, beings of air, guardians of the east, breath of transformation, come. Be welcome in this sacred space. I, or we, ask that you stand firm to guard, I feel that, to guard and protect, refresh, and inspire me or us. Support the magic created by conveying my or our wishes on every wind as it blows across the earth. My. Number 2, move clockwise to the south and light a red candle. Invoke the deities of the south by saying, beings of fire, guardians of the south, spark of creation that banishes the darkness, come. Be in this sacred space. We ask that you stand firm to guard and protect, activate and motivate me, us, support the magic created here by conveying our wishes to the sun, the stars, and every beam of light that embraces the earth. Number 3, continue to the west. Light a blue candle and call out, beings of water, guardians of the west, reign of imagination, come. Be welcome in this sacred space. I ask that you stand firm to guard and protect, heal and nurture me. Support the magic created here by conveying my wishes to the dew, drops, rain, and the waves as they wash across the world. Number 4, walk to the north. Can y'all see this in y'all mind? I can. Light a green candle and say, beings of earth, guardians of the north, soil of foundation, come. Be welcome in this sacred space. I ask that you stand firm to guard and protect, support and provide for me. Support the magic created here by conveying my wishes to every grain of sand, every bit of loam that is our world. LOAM. Number 5, moving to the center of the circle and intone. INTONE. Ancient One, the power that binds all the elements into oneness and source of our magic, come. Be welcome in this sacred space. We ask that you stand firm to guard and protect, guide, and enhance all the energy created here. May it be for the good of all. So mote it be. Once you've established your circle and feel the presence of the beings you've invited to join you in your sacred space, continue with your magic spell or ritual. Okay, and it may be different. Spirit may get you to script one day. Automatic scripting. You may feel an unction and function and your hand just start going like that. I used to do that a lot as a minister. I didn't know what it was. I would just start, I had to preach somewhere and I would get revelation from a scripture and and you're thinking, I got to get this down on paper. It's coming to me so fast. That's spirit upon you to write. Okay? So you may come up with something totally different. Even the candle colors. Even what you do. Somebody may go to the north and light a candle. You may go to the east, you know what I'm saying, and hit a singing bowl. It could be totally different. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, as the old folks say. Just be open to spirit. Okay. Could the altar be you and thus wearing certain things that represent the same thing that you put on a physical altar? Absolutely. Sis, you know what I want to say, but I ain't gonna cuss too much tonight. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You see how Spirit just gave her that? She may be in a place where she can't do all that. She may not be able to light all the candles and stuff. She may have to get stuff done, get in there, put this on. It represents the elements, and she just cast in that circle. Maybe she need to do something real quick for a family member. Or, you may have to be in the bathroom or in the guest room and you do something really quick. And Spirit may say, put this on, put this on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Just be open and led by Spirit. And I love that because you could come up with something where you'll write a book. And it won't be you saying the same thing somebody else is saying. You're giving a totally new revelation. I hear Spirit say, yes, you need to be open to revelation, getting things and sharing things that nobody has ever heard before. I don't care how crazy it sounds, it's going to make sense to somebody. And then even if it don't make sense to them, it's going to encourage them to try it. You understand? So yeah, it's so much creativity just between a few of us together every night. And then the ones that come and watch, we never know how we're inspiring somebody else. Closing the circle and releasing magical energies. Releasing the sacred space is as important as erecting it. At the end of your working, release the sphere you created. Thank the powers who assisted you. Ask them to keep guiding the energy you've raised. Bid them farewell until the next time. Number 1, begin in the north quarter and move counterclockwise as if you're unwinding something. See the beams of light that connected you to the east of the universe, to the rest of the universe, slowly evaporating back into the void. Just because they leave your sacred space doesn't mean they're gone. Energy can't be destroyed. It only changes form. They simply return to their source at the four corners of creation and attend to their tasks. Number 2, at the north point, say, guardians, guides, and ancestors of the north and east earth, I thank you for the presence and protection. Keep me rooted in your rich soil, so my spirit grows steadily until I return to your protection again. Hail and farewell. Then extinguish the candle. Move to the west and say, guardians, guides, and ancestors of the west and water, I thank you for your presence and protection. Keep me flowing ever toward wholeness in body, mind, and spirit until I return to your protection again. Hail and farewell. Then extinguish the candle. Number 4, continue on to the south and say, guardians, guides, and ancestors of the south and fire, I thank you for your presence and protection. Keep your fires ever burning within my soul. Wow. To light any darkness and drive it away until we return to your protection again. Hail and farewell. Then extinguish the candle. Go to the east and say, guardians, guides, and ancestors of the east and air, I thank you for your presence and protection. Keep your wind blowing fresh with ideas and hope until I return to your protection again. Hail and farewell. Then extinguish the candle. In the circle's center, say, you're in the center now, Great Spirit, thank you for blessing this space. I know that a part of you is always with me as a still small voice that guides, protects, and nurtures me. Help me to listen to that voice, to trust it, and trust in my magic. Something's happening even now as I'm reading this. Number 7, before leaving the candle, some witches like to join hands and offer a closing chant such as merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Calling the quarters an alternative, and we're closing this out. Your invocation can be as simple or eloquent as you wish. Use your imagination. Here's a simpler and quicker technique if you're short on time. Stand in the center of the circle, facing east, while you say aloud, before me, Raphael, guardian of the east. Behind me, Gabriel, guardian of the west. To my right, Michael, guardian of the south. To my left, Uriel, guardian of the north. Be here now. That's it for me. I just wanted it short and sweet because I be ready to get to that spell work. I'm going to read this again so y'all can get it. Before me, Raphael, guardian of the east. Behind me, Gabriel, guardian of the west. To my right, Michael, guardian of the south. To my left, Uriel, guardian of the north. Be here now. At the end of the spell or ritual, Remember to release the energies you call in and thank them for assisting you. Working with the quarters and the spirits is a lot like being in an evolving relationship with someone you respect and admire. If you treat these entities accordingly, you will rarely be disappointed. And that is how you work your space for your shrine. It gave us a lot about the altars, about the shrines, and calling in the different energies and deities and entities to help us. And so, again, this is why I think church folk are so threatened or so intimidated or hate on witches so much, because we go in a little more depth. We call on the things that's within and the spirit to assist us, whereas in that essence we're taught that's not God. They'll tell you, make sure that's the Holy Spirit, make sure you feeling Jesus, make sure you're feeling, and then they half ask you on the angels. It's okay about Michael and Gabriel, but those of us that know that there's missing books of the Bible. You understand? So you have to be open to it all and get all the knowledge and wisdom you can get. You can have each person at each point to call in the elements. That's good. That's what Mr. James said. Every circle I have been to, first thing is everyone gets smudged before starting circle casting. Yes. And said, yes, release them. If you don't, they will chaos. All right. With the elements, there is 2 males and 2 female energies. That's some good shit. He just put the icing on the cake. That balance. That makes sense. That really makes sense. Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to share? That was really good. That really touched me down to the core. It's like, it's more that I have to do, especially doing this spell work and getting the results that I've been getting, and spirit really pushing me to do more and helping people. I really, really have to do these things to protect myself, protect my family, and the more you know, the more you do, the more powerful you become. Oh my goodness. She said the Bible is recreated from Egyptian spirituality. I totally could see that. Yeah. So I still have my Bible, do Bible magic. And so with her saying that, it's so much to learn. So while a lot of people just sitting there talking shit, popping their shit about what we're doing, we're getting more powerful because we're really studying. We're not following some man, some woman, running to this service doing the same shit over and over when it's really about your money. But we're really getting into it. This is why I love what we do. We're really getting into it. And this thing is deep. It goes so deep down in your soul. It really, y'all, and I know I'm just tapping at the tip of the iceberg, but some days I feel like I am walking outside of my body. Some days I feel like I'm walking, but my spirit is elevated. You know what I'm saying? And I think I shared with y'all one, did I? But I'm gonna share this. Um, my boyfriend is very skilled in magic. He's from Africa. So one day I was driving, and this is just a few days ago. I was driving. I had dropped my baby off at work. And then from that stretch, and it's just 5 minutes away, you know what I'm saying? From that stretch, from there to there, um, from there, to the light, I felt myself zoned out. And that happens when you drive. But not that's when you're driving long distance and you're tired and shit like that. But it was just a normal day. And I zoned out. I kept zoning out. I kept zoning out. I kept zoning out. Then I felt myself, my spirit just kind of separating from my body. I could feel it. I could feel it. And so when I got home, I kept saying, no, no, no. I just felt like a mad woman. Because I was talking to myself, screaming at myself, trying to hurry up and get into our apartment. And then I texted my boyfriend, and he said, you went into a trance. He said, let it happen unless you're driving. He said, let it happen and go wherever spirit takes you. Not that damn day. No, the hell I won't. Y'all, I've had out of body experiences. We'll talk about that. It spooks me every time. First time I had one, I was 14. I don't even want to talk about it. But and of course when I was really sick. But to be just everything's fine and that you feel yourself separate, I kept feeling like it was intoxicating, it was intimidating, it was scary. I was getting woozy, everything, and I fought it. I fought it off. I kept saying, no, spirit, no, I'm not, please. Please, I can't. And so the more we come together and we learn, yeah, we laugh and we talk, but we're really, really tapping into some stuff. And it's really, really making a difference in our life. And I could never go back. You could never go back to what you knew before, especially if you was a church guy or a church girl. Religion and tradition. It's hard to explain. Once you get here, you can't go back. It's too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit say too much power. Too much power to take all this. Too much power to take and stuff it down. You know what I'm saying? Because now you know truth. Now you tapped into the spirit realm. This is not religion. This is not tradition. This is not condemnation. It's none of that. That touch the surface of your flesh and mess up your damn mind. But when you have a personal, and I have to say that in church, and that's so true, whenever you have a personal encounter with spirit, you can't go back to what you deemed as truth before, because now you know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's getting serious. It's getting real. And I'm so grateful that I can share it with y'all. I've been in rituals. People will bring snacks and drinks, and the ritual and closing eat will help you ground. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all experience all of that, huh, Mr. James? It's a trip when your energy connects with another person. That part. Let me tell y'all this. One day, and then I'm gonna go into the reading. One day, me and my boyfriend, we was having a hard time because of me, and he understands the assignment. Me, still trying. I'm cool now because I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke from spirit. But stuff he would say to me, I was like, okay, sir. He said, I didn't just meet you for us to meet. It's a bigger picture. And I was walking toward the freezer over there. And I think that was around the time, things was a little wonky, but we still was connected spiritually. And I was walking to the freezer, and all of a sudden I'm looking for it, but I could feel his presence and I could see his face like he was right there. Scared the shit out of me. I was on the phone with my friend. And I said, "Oh my God, I see D." And she's spiritual too. She said, D, he done came to where you there. And I looked, and I was like, "Oh shit, I feel his spirit." And she was saying he done projected where you are. She wasn't moved. I was. I felt his presence. Wasn't there. So I text him and I said, "Chill. Were you meditating today?" And I told him what time or whatever. He said yes. I said, "You scared the shit out of me. You walked up on me in the spirit." Guess what his response was? "Oh, I'm sorry. My bad." If you want a connection with somebody that you love, that's the connection. You ain't got to worry about what they doing, where they at. That's some shit. And sometimes I feel him around. And he works a lot. And he always said, "I'm always with you." And that's why you feel that. I've never had a connection with a man like that I'm intimate with. I mean, shit, that's better than sex. I'm just saying. It really is. Sex ain't got nothing on the spirit realm, honey. That's why sex and the spirit realm come together. It's like woo 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 woo. Yeah, I could tell y'all some stories about that too, but that'd be private time. Yeah, I I don't want no just casual. We grown. I don't want no casual. Nothing can top that. Because you want to be with someone, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is for somebody. You want to be with someone that can feed you spiritually, because we are spiritual people. Don't just get on me and bop, bop, bop. I can get that anywhere. But give me something. And when I mean say, okay, give you something like a vision, impart strength, impart more power, more remove negative energy. He does all that. But you really have to know your shit to understand where I'm coming from. And that's another way to know if you're waiting for your significant other, y'all connect like that. If you're waiting for somebody that's where you at, and if you're at a certain place spiritually, you're gonna have somebody like that. Because if you get somebody that don't know nothing about the spiritual realm, they just going about life, you're gonna scare the shit out of them. That is not gonna last long. Because they're going to be seeing shit, they're going to be hearing shit, they're going to be feeling shit, and they're going to be like, "Nah, you spooked the hell out of me. I can't be with you." You have to be on somebody on that same plane. What y'all saying? That's his way of checking up on me. Yes, and he does it all the time. He does it all the time. And I could think, and I'm like, "Oh, I need to make sure D is, and he be done text me. And I knew, because he work all the time, he don't like to tell me he's coming, and he can't come. He just like to surprise me. He's just a man that like to show up. And I used to be upset about that. Because I want to be in control. I want to know everything. But he's spontaneous, and he don't like, if his schedule's kind of wonky, he don't like saying, "Babe, I'm going to be there," and he can't make it. He don't like to tell me no. I never had that. I thought something was wrong with this man. He said, "I just show up. I just let you know if I'm coming. Let me see." He don't put no promises out there. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And it could just be times where, I'm thinking or what, and he there. It's a beautiful thing. And so that's the kind of energy we want to connect on. And it's not, you're not gonna want to be with no average blowjo, no average woman. Because it ain't gonna do shit for you. It's gonna drain you. it's going to drain you. So for those of you that's listening in for the first time, you listen to the replay, you don't know what that means, ask Spirit to show you. Especially if you're in a place, because one of the things that people go through is they just start, they go through that spiritual awakening, and they start to feel different in their bodies, and their desires change. And one of the desires that change is your sex drive. Yeah. It changes. I am too hot to try, honey. I could hump all day, but when somebody fulfills you sexually, you like, I wait. What? I wait. Yeah. You ain't trying to get humped on. Meanwhile, till you get to the good hump. No, that's the hump. We gonna hump, and I'm gonna wait to see you next time, sir. Yeah. And it's sex is spiritual. But they teach you in church, oh, don't do that. That's not of God. No, that is how we exchange that energy in the spirit. That is how we get what we need. And I remember, y'all, now this is funny, and I'm gonna do our reading. Just to tell us, no, don't you be having sex, don't you be fornicating and all that. You a preacher and everything. I said, I got to get mine. How you gonna tell somebody's been married first 7 years? And then my second marriage, 18 years. Now, my first marriage, I was young. There was a lot of shit going on. I was crazy. But that second marriage, 18 years, and me and him was very active. It wasn't like an 18 years, like, after the 10th year, 5th year, we have sex. Like, nah. We had a healthy sex life. How you going to tell somebody, men or women, don't do, and that's what you used to? I'm telling you, the church is twisted. But once you get over that, oh, I'm fornicating, I'm gonna go to hell, la 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 la. You get over all of that, and you understand the exchange of energy. Y'all just be thankful for D. That's all I'm saying. Just be thankful. He makes me flow. Oh. Because now I understand how sacred it is. Seriously, y'all. I understand how sacred it is, how precious it is, and what we can do together while we doing what we do. Okay? He makes it make sense. Oh, yeah. Chilling. Oh, let me read this. I had a strong medium once. She was talking about one of her friends killed in an accident. I didn't know at the time. Her energy and feeling connected with me, that's another story. She found out she was a third generation of her bloodline. Yeah. Spirit is everything. Absolutely, daughter. Yeah, that's why you want your king, the one. And I wish I would have known then what I know now. That would have saved me a lot of heartbreak. I've been through a lot of heartbreaks. I've been through it with just wonky men. It's been men that's quality men. I've connected with quality, but they wasn't my person. And so you can appreciate that. You understand? So you begin to put people in their prospective places, and you won't, make foolish decisions and destroy lives and hurt feelings and go through unnecessary stuff, because once you give yourself to a person, you can't get that back. I didn't never think I'd be talking like this. And it's real. So that is true. Be careful who you lay with. But you just couldn't tell, you know what I'm saying? But now I know. And it's beautiful. Okay, so y'all, I'm done with that. Okay, y'all. Which one y'all think I should do? The practical magic? Don't answer till I show y'all all of them. We got 4 decks. Let's do 2 decks. We got the practical magic. Inner Witch Oracle. My friend was like, "You get your stuff from Temu?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got my shit. I got my Temu shit." That's what I said. Everyday Witch. And I said, "Why all mine say witch?" And I was like, "Hey, hey, hey." I picked them out. Witch's Wisdom. I have not used none of these yet. The Awakened Soul. So which one stands out to y'all? Practical Magic, Everyday Witch, Witch's Wisdom, and The Awakened Soul. Who is that? Quan Tin, the goddess? Yin or Yang, the goddess. I'm going to look that up. I ain't even took them out yet, though, daughter. They're just the cover. And look, y'all, these are the knockoffs. I'm gonna say it. These are the knockoffs from Temu, and because they're cheaper, they have the little PDF. You have to scan a little code, and it give you the PDF to follow. One of them came with a book, but if you want the actual deck and the actual size, some of them are this size, but you want some Oracle cards do not come with decks, not even on Amazon. It's up to you. But if you know you good, I'm good at Oracle cards, and I wanted to buy some more. I get Oracle cards from Temu. I have no problem with that. $4, $3, maybe $5 or $6. But if I really want to get down like my tarot card, I got one deck of tarot cards. And it's an explanatory tarot card. This is beautiful. All right, but it has the explanations on them. I do that. But if you know you're good at reading them, that's a great place to shop. All right, and I got another cloth. I got another altar cloth, and this is like a lightweight one. I think this one was just a couple dollars, and it's good quality stuff, y'all. And it take a little longer than Amazon to get to you, but it's worth it. If you want to just go in there and get something cute, you can. Oh, and I got the Cannabis Oracle deck. It's like a tarot deck and an Oracle deck, but this is the knockoff because look how little it is. Okay, the one you get off of Amazon is gonna be like this in a box with a book. But I'm glad I got it like this because they said that the book will have you crazy. Just use your intuition. What's the first one? Practical Magic. Okay, we're gonna go with Practical Magic and the Awakened Soul. Let's get it. This don't make no sense, y'all. Look at this. And I got all these over here. This is so pretty. I love my decks. And my basket. Listen, I just bought this damn basket. I'm gonna get to the reading, y'all. It's heavy as hell. Look. All of those Oracle cards. They pile up quick. Y'all know I've been going to Barnes and Nobles and I got the little bag. I got stuff in there. Oh, honey. Spirit is loving it over here. So people come, and I love it. People come to me, I need a reading. Blah, blah, blah. So hold on. Let me see what deck going to speak to you. I love it. I'm going to do this full time. I'm going to be ready. Okay, let's stop talking. Me. I'm talking to me. Me, stop talking. And then I'm going to let y'all go. What is this? Oh, that's telling me the different spreads. They got little introductory cards. I'm gonna get rid of these. Wow, that's crazy. It got a lot of little introductory cards. Telling you how to do the different spreads. That is so cute. Okay. The can, you're gonna love that one. If you want the big one, daughter, go to Amazon. And I'm thinking, if I get the little ones, let's see, that count. But still, I mean, it's still okay. It is saying the first one, we're talking about the Inner Witch Oracle here, the practical magic. It is saying phone tree, and it stands for community. And it goes so well with, see, that's what I can see that good. Phone tree, community. And it goes with so well what I was saying as far as us connecting and being there for each other, and that this is a lonely walk, but it don't have to be a lonely walk. And also, just being there for one another, however we can do that. I don't know who calling me. It's crazy. However we can do that, that's what we'll do. Okay? And I used to feel like, okay, you so far away, there's not much I can do for you, but now I understand energy, and we have FaceTime, and we have opportunities to connect like this. It's amazing. Okay? So let's always tap into our phone tree, which represents the energy of community. All right. The next one is the practical magic. I just said that. We're tapping into the energy. Let's tap into the energy. This represents our tools. This represents working with the elements, um, the astrological systems, and all of that. And it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be difficult. We can help the baby witch all the way to the expert witch, because we all carry different energies. I could learn something from the baby witch. You know what I'm saying? The baby witch surely can learn something from me. But we want to make sure that, we're all able to connect and understand. If we don't understand, we can ask questions and we'll get answers. Oh, the darker. You mean like my hoodoo? And I do have these. And they're a little darker. But look, this the one right here. That's the one you waiting on, huh? I'm gonna get into it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay, let's get one more card. And then we're gonna go to the Awakened Soul. Candle, come on through. The cursive on it, I have to really look at it. Rest and recharge. Somebody needs to rest and recharge, maybe for the next few days. Okay. Me and my spiritual daughter talking about spiritual baths. That's a way to rest and recharge. Lighting those candles, putting them around your bathtub. All of that. Because again, like Mr. James informed us last the other night that the veil is thin. And so we're really going to have a lot of spiritual activity going on. The spirits are coming in and out of the veil, where you can see them, where you can hear them, where you can experience them. Just make sure you keep your spirit clear, you be warm and inviting, and also set your atmosphere, your home, for whatever spirits that you want there. We don't want all spirits there. If you want the spirit of your ancestors, you want your angels there, make sure you set the tone for those spirits. Okay? The black salt. You want me to tell that story, Mr. James? Yo. Mr. J, you want me to? It's hilarious. Yo, I got a story for your ass. Mr. James is a trooper. You hear me? He like get into it. Talking about magic, we getting all the way into it. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Let me do this. This is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. This is gorgeous. I think this card is specifically for you, Southern Goddess. That's who I thought about when I looked at it. Oh, these are beautiful, y'all. Okay, the first card that came out, we're talking about our awakened soul. We're talking about perseverance. It may get hard, it may get tough, but you got to persevere. You got to keep going. And sometimes you're going to have to, don't stop running, don't stop walking, but, slow it down a little bit. And then that's when, Spirit may say, take a pause, self-care or whatever. But once you regroup, okay, we had the other card. We rest and re-energize ourselves. We got to get back into it. Okay? Got to get back into it. Persevere. Please persevere. And then the mantra. Y'all haven't done our mantra in a few days. Okay? Make sure you have a mantra you'll go to every day. Ain't that beautiful, y'all? She's so pretty. She got her beads here. I need to get my beads off my little jar over here. That's her prayer bead. Do your mantra. Get into it. And with your mantra comes the meditation and all of that. Because we want to always get download from spirit. And then guess what, y'all? We are family. Tap into your family. Okay, and I think this is more so talking about your spiritual family. Of course, your natural family is going to be like, you are crazy. What the hell is going on? You into this demonic shit. You saying God is with you. And you lighting these candles. And you got this altar in your house. Family. Okay? And so that's our reading for tonight. Let me tell y'all about Mr. James. I don't know if he's still here. Okay, so I make black salt, right? And black salt is to be used. I got stuff on. Black salt is to be used just to put in your window sills. You can use it in your spell word. You can line it with your doors, your back door, and it carries heavy protection. Here's some. And I'm going to use this to make a protection jar. That's what it looks like. Okay? So I think I had instructions for the other salt, the bath salts and stuff. Mr. James, he put that black salt on his feet. And he said he rubbed it in his feet real good, but he did wipe it off. It's got charcoal in it. It's nothing in there to hurt you, but it's not nothing. I know we got the charcoal mask, but it's mixed with something to put on your face. Okay. And he put that on him and bless his whole self, bless his whole life. And he said he been sleeping better. So he said, I may be on to something. It ain't hurt him. It helped him. So Spirit used him to let me know, yeah, you need to do something extra with this black salt. And so that's our funny story. All right, y'all. I am done for tonight. It's been a long day. Okay? It's been a long day. I am going to take me a shower and probably get on Facebook. Make sure they ain't acting up too bad out there in the group. Lord, we at 15K, y'all. And they having a field day. And when I leave the group, I feel like I'm leaving my children, my little small children home by themselves. What are they gonna get into while I'm away? But we're loving it. We're loving it. Okay. All hearts and minds clear. I really like this awakened soul. It's so beautiful. These cards are beautiful as hell. Oh. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to get started on our series of chakras. Y'all get ready for that. That's going to be really, really good. And we're going to be here 6 nights straight. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. And I do have a book and a deck for that. And I have some chakra crystals. So I'm just going to ask Spirit what I can do for us each night. And make it fun. And we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a hell of a lot. Okay? All right. Thank y'all for joining me tonight, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Spirit say your mantra. Okay. I pulled the card and was about to be disobedient. Not doing that. Here we go. Here's our prosperity mantra. Okay. Okay, here we go. The world favors me and responds to the frequency of my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive in return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. The energy of money surrounds me daily. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. All right, y'all have a good night, and we'll be back 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone for 6 nights straight of learning and just communing with spirit. All right, I'll close out. Please hit the like button when getting ready to close out and subscribe. Y'all come back and visit us tomorrow. You're going to have a good time. So. All right. Good night, everybody. Yes, be safe. Bye-bye.